go up, and they had them come out to the middle of the floor, bless you, to show him how did he push him. And as you guys will start seeing all the inconsistencies as we go through this of all the different type of pushes that these kids describe. You guys will see that. No, hold on 2 minutes. Going on for. He said the argument was going on for 2 minutes, that he was going back and forth with Austin, but Melo was of the aggressor. He said Melo was more aggressive and angry, correct? And he said yes. He said, so was Austin aggressive and angry? A little. He'd say a little, but not like Melo.
That's crazy.
He did say that Melo said, touch me and find out, is what this guy said. He said that Melo was trying to escalate the situation, is what Mason said. I mean, M said. He feels he said that he was the one who was aggressive, and Austin was not. Austin was a little angry, but not very angry. Austin, he said, did Austin seem like he wanted to fight? No. He asked, who was provoking? He said, Melo. Austin leaned in to push him, and Melo. He said Austin leaned in to push him, and then Melo poked him. MVP and Melo lap. He said the backpack. So the backpack, he said, was in Melo's lap, and that he had it open and his hand was in it, and that Austin kept asking him to leave, and that not just Austin kept asking him to leave. There were many. He said there were many people under the tent that wanted him to leave, and they were all asking him to leave. Melo had the bag on his lap. It was open. His hand was in it. He told him, touch me and see what happens. Austin went to touch him and then poked him. Basically, they're just saying everything that's in the police report. Also, these kids all went on the bus prior to being interviewed. They all were able to congregate together on the bus. And they did talk about that. They did ask them those type of questions. So this particular kid used the word bluff, and I thought that was odd to hear a kid say bluff. He said he wanted to know, Melo had his hands in the backpack. What did you think about that? Oh, I thought he was bluffing. I thought he didn't have anything. And I underlined it because I just don't know of a 17-year-old that says bluffing, but maybe I could be wrong. But that kind of stuck out to me. And you did have others that did say bluff as well. In a safe area. He said that we didn't think he had anything. We live in a safe area. So, we didn't think he had anything because we live in a safe area. He says that Melo, this guy says that he saw Melo throw the poker. He threw the poker, is what he says. That he saw Melo do that. He saw the motion of it. And he didn't think goes down bleachers and start. This guy says that he saw Melo go down the bleachers. So after the poking, he saw him go down the bleachers, and then he saw Melo start to walk. He was walking and walked to the coach. No running. He saw him. Yeah, he saw him go down the bleachers. He threw the poker. He saw him throw it. Saw him go down the bleachers. And then I saw him walking. He walked after that and walked to the coach.
I love it. Keep it up, buddy. Good job.
And that's when he saw us and said, how would you describe? So this was, how would you describe, they asked him again about how would you describe the push or shove to Melo? He said, would you describe it hard or would you describe it light? I describe it in between, is what he said. Okay, this guy's still on the stand, y'all. Hold on. He's so a lot of they're trying to keep Hunter like as if Hunter had nothing to do with this. And that he, they're speaking to each kid about Hunter, and each kid is trying to not implement Hunter at all, implicate him at all. He says, this person says, M says that Hunter was down at the bottom of the canopy, and that he was not involved. He asked, was Hunter involved in this? No, he was not involved. Anybody else involved? Anybody else involved in gang? Did they gang up on Mello? They asked him again. He said no. Nobody else was involved other than Austin, and they did not gang up on Mello. They asked, do you think Mello was trying to get away? Like, do you think he's trying to, when he left the scene, when he ran? Well, this guy said he walked. Do you think he was trying to get away? He said, yes, he thinks he was trying to get away from just the whole situation and just go and get away. Then they talk about them going to the bus. He went to the bus, and this young man called the police. So there is a call. This is the call that we do here, and it's his phone call because he called the police. Hold on, we're going to get into it. Let's speak with the police. So he went to the bus to call the police. Then he goes back out to the fields to speak with the police, because the police officers came on the bus saying if there were any kids that were on the bus that saw what happened and wanted to speak to them, to come off the bus and talk to them. So he was one of them that wanted to go speak to them. Side 10, he says, hold on one second, y'all. Let me place y'all on mute real quick.